Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Royal Smoke back at it again with another YouTube video. Today I'm gonna go over the different types of batteries, different sizes, beginner's guide to basically the different types of pens, wax, batteries that you are interested or might be looking into buying. So before I actually get started, I want to just give everybody a shout out who's been interacting with my videos, showing me love, commenting, liking, disliking, whatever. I appreciate you guys showing me love and subscribing every day. And said I'm gonna go over the different types of batteries and what you want to look out for, what you don't want to look out for, what I recommend, the different types, different sizes. And just to get started, if you have anything like one of these vape pens or whatever these shits are called, this does not work. This will not work with the cartridges. This is way too big. This will not work. What you're looking for when you're looking into the wax cartridge pens or batteries, you're looking for the 510 thread. So for example, if you look at this one has 2 threads, and if you look at this one has 1 thread. But what we're really more focused on is the smaller one, and that's the one that you want to look for when you're looking for a wax battery for your cartridge. The 510 is the only one I know that's gonna fit. Looks and everything is nice and everything, but what you're looking for is like the power of the battery, the actual power of the pen itself. I got a couple pens laid out here, and yo, just to let you guys know, I'm smoking on some brass knuckles. This is Blue Dream. I know it doesn't say it on there, but I'm smoking on some Blue Dream right now. And this is a full gram brass knuckles cartridge. Yo, so I want to say this pen might look smaller than this one, but the battery on this pink one right here in the middle is almost double in what the battery in these 2 pens right here to this side hold. So like for example, this one is a 350 size battery. 350 is by CBD, whatever. These I've seen these at the gas stations or the smoke shops all the time. They cost like $10 or $15. These to the left right here, and not saying they're bad, but honestly, if you really want to like I said, have a good wax experience, a good smoking experience, you're gonna. And even though, like I said, this one's smaller, and this one's about the same size. If you look at like the size of the actual pen itself, they're way thicker, and that's because the battery is just way fucking bigger on this one than it is on these 2 over here. And if you look at this one's even bigger. So just to like lay it out for you guys, these 2 over here are a 350 sized battery. This one right here is a 600. This one's a 900, and the comparison in the size is not that crazy, And then if you look at this one's an 1100 sized MAH 1100 sized battery. This is probably like, I'm sure there's bigger than this, but this is like what I would go for. This is my go-to pen at home. Like if I'm just chilling at the crib, because the size of this battery is pretty big. And when I'm at work and I try to put this in my pocket, it's honestly kind of annoying because it's so big. Look at the size of this shit. It's just like almost the size of my fucking hand, And I'm trying to put this shit in my pocket. Like when I bend, like when I sit in the chair, or fucking, like whatever, this shit is fucking annoying. And let me give you guys a tip. When it comes to these type of batteries, you don't want these cartridges, when it comes to these cartridges, you don't want them to be exposed to the heat for too long, or you don't want them to be in your pocket where they're going to be like under pressure, because when these shits are under pressure, there's a chance that they'll fuck up. And sometimes they'll fuck up, they'll start gooping out, and the pieces will start coming off on together and shit, and that's just because it's not good to have these exposed to too much heat or under too much pressure. And just to start off, I would go for the 600. And like I said, I've seen these at the smoke shops or at the gas stations. They're like $10 or $15. But if you go online, I bought these online. They're only like $10 or $15, and it's honestly way more worth it just to buy them online and wait for them to come in the mail than to fucking get these at the gas station. I've seen these at the gas station or at the smoke shops before too for like $25. But like I said, if you buy them online, they're just worth the wait. They're only like $10. You're gonna save yourself like half the price. So you just want a bigger size battery. I recommend the 600. 350, I've had cartridges on the 350s, or there's even smaller than 350. I've seen 300 and 200s. You don't want to go with those because they're not going to give off the power to heat these motherfuckers up. They're not going to give off the power to heat these guys up and give you guys the smoke that you want, and you're not going to get high, I'm telling you. Like right now, the cool thing about this pen is it has like a little knob on the bottom. So for example, these two, the heat level will only go up to 4.0, and on these they will go up to like 4.2. But this one just has a bigger size battery. It'll be able to go up to 4.8. It has a 4.8 grid level. So like, I'm not even gonna put it on 4.8 because when you put it on 4.8, you just be getting smacked. Like I'm producing a good amount of smoke with this one. And if I were to put this cartridge on any of these, they wouldn't produce the same amount of smoke as this bigger size battery. So like for example, they all have buttons. Like these have buttons on them, but there's pens out there that don't have buttons on them. You just make sure they have charge and you pull on them and they're gonna produce a little bit of smoke. And there's good brands and bad brands out there. You do your research. You're gonna have to decide on what you're trying to spend, what you're gonna look into, and what you use it for. And there's different types. These aren't the only types of styles that there's out there. I've seen like flip up pens. They look like a little square. Those look a little bit more low key. So and they look like they fit real nicely in your pocket. So if you're just really trying to like, take it out of your pocket, flip it, and take a couple pulls and flip it back down into your pocket and shit. Those look pretty cool. I fucks with those. So like for example, they all have buttons, but if you look at this one right here, this one doesn't have a doesn't have a knob on the bottom. Like this one. This one has like a little knob on the bottom. I don't know if you can really see that, but these don't have a knob on them. So the way these work is the longer you pull on them, the more the volume of the heat is gonna rise. So the longer you pull on them, it caps out at 4.2. This one. But the longer you pull on it, the stronger and the higher the volume of the heat is gonna go. So, like you see, I just pulled on for like a couple of seconds, or not even a second, maybe like a second and a half, and I didn't really get too much smoke. But if I held it down for like a couple more seconds, I produce a little bit more smoke. My biggest recommendation is definitely going with the right chargers and definitely going with the right size battery. Like I said, this one, it might be smaller than these over here, but this one has a way bigger, almost double sized battery than this one over here. So when it comes down to it, just what I recommend
looking into one of these pens, I'm gonna try to leave a description down below. I'll link to in the description down below so you can find, pens like these, or if you're looking at any of the ones that I had in the video, you'll be able to find them in the description below. I'm going to post a link.
Like I said, this is Royal Smoke. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure y'all leave a comment down below. And, just keep watching because I'm going to definitely keep coming out with some fire.